M0FXB, welcome to my videos learning different scanners, and today we're going to discuss the new 160DN and compare it to the 125 that I'm holding in my hand. Okay, both excellent and identical in the way they look, the nice big orange screen and that interface that they have with lots of different free software and paid software, and the USB or square type USB charging cable on the right, and they have the couple of AA batteries that you can put in them, so that's very handy for portability, because these batteries are cheap and you can buy chargers for about £6 these days, even USB ones. So first of all, I just thought I'd look at the different buttons rather than talking about the specifications. So if you look on the left, it's got the black buttons all the way down on the left with the new Uniden BCD 160DN, and yes, it's DMR and NXDN, that's the big difference. But yes, if you look at the buttons on the left, you've got hold, scan and search in one button in red writing. Then you've got LO, or is that LO or IO? It looks like LO to me. I haven't got the set for about 3 more days. Underneath that, you've got the menu button and then the on-off button. Now, if you look to the 125, it's different. You've got the hold button on top, and let me let you know that the hold button is your friend. If you get stuck, if you get lost, press the hold button and then look closely. You can type a frequency and just try again, and don't give up with these scanners, because if you're used to using a CB radio or a ham radio, these scanners work in a completely different way. There are simple ways to use them. Press the hold, type the frequency type thing, or just hit the search. But if you want to learn a scanner properly, it's all about uploading lots of frequencies from places like Radio Reference UK, Radio Reference USA, uploading banks of frequencies. Could be marine, airband, military. In the USA, they like to listen to the police and a lot of business bands, etc., in banks of channels, and then just scanning them. And then with some scanners you can record etc., but I'm not sure because I haven't gone into the specs of this one. So anyway, back to the buttons. If you look at the white buttons on the XLT, we've got red writing written on the 1, 3, 7 and 9, but we haven't got that on the 160DN. We've actually got writing written on every button, okay, and it's quite hard to see with my eyes, but I'm seeing the words ATT. Is that one SRC? I wish I had better eyesight. Mod. PR for priority. Is that WX? And I am getting the USA model, by the way. And then you've got these shortcut buttons like we have with the Uniden 100 and 200 and probably other models. So 1, 2 and 3 can be shortcuts for different functions. So there's a difference straight away. I'm sure the quality of the screen and the speaker is going to be good. The button on top, you just push down for the volume and the squelch, I believe. So I'm very excited about this. The price is about $250, £250. So let's just quickly read through some of the specifications that I'm seeing for the 160DN. So I am just reading down here from the Bearcat site. So it says DMR included, NXDN included, trunking and APCO P25 is not supported, but you have 1,000 channels, and I think that's the doubling of the channels compared to what you had on the 125. Channel lockout functions, fire tone out alert. You have a band scope that is not in the 125. Rapid system channel, number tagging, DCS, CTCSS decoding, audio AGC, weather alert, backlit LCD, which we had in the 125, IF exchange, custom search, 16 character text tagging. Now, is that more characters than we had before? Can't remember. Narrowband, key lock mode, 25 service searches. So that service searches, you hit the service search and it's going to start searching, and we've got here public safety, ham radio, media, marine, rail code, military, air, CB, FRS, GMRS, racing, FM broadcast, commercial and special linear, special, it says here, yeah, I can't even read that, ITINER, itinerant. Apparently it's working in a slightly different way than the 125. Signal strength meter, volume, PC programming, frequency coverage is from 25 to 512 megahertz, 758 to 824 megahertz, 849 to 869 megahertz and 894 to 960 megahertz. Okay, and the dimensions look identical to me to the 125, and it weighs about £1.
Long time, non-use.
Yeah, got some ham radios in the background. So yes, you can slide the back off, put the batteries in. It comes with it looks like it comes with a USB charge lead and a BNC antenna connector. So I'll just quickly read off some of the literature on the 125. I'm in the UK, so I'm reading that one. And it says the Uniden 125 has 500 channels. The band coverage is from 25 to 88 megahertz, 108 to 174, 225 to 512, and 806 to 960. You've got your frequency steps, CT, CSS. Yes, it covers air bands, military bands, all those kind of frequencies, but no DMR, no digital, no NXDN. And then scrolling down, nearly all of it is virtually the same. I'm sure there's a few things that people can pick out. But you know, searching and scanning, all the things you'd expect from a scanner. So quite exciting. I'm hoping it will arrive, if I'm lucky, it will arrive tomorrow, but I got a feeling it will be next week. And you know, do I think it's worth £250? Definitely. Now, the only other one that I would suggest, which is near the price, I'm still not sure if you can see it, I'm going to grab it here, which is the, this is 3600. I know it's rubbish with these bloody special effects. I think the 3600 is very good value, but at the end of the day, it's 400 and upwards dollars, pounds. But it does do DMR, NXDN, and probably P25 and trunking. But it's the different system. You know, like with the STS 100-200, the system that they use is for systems and departments and channels. Which suits trunking apparently. Yeah. Now this is more about just banks and then channels. Yeah. So it's a simpler way of doing things. You can program it using the actual scanner. You don't have to use software. But I'll tell you now, like in the UK, I use software, David Bailey software. I'm not sure if he's done an update for the 160DM, but that's the one I use for the 125. And that software works really well. So remember, please, I am a learner of scanners. I'm not a teacher, I'm not an expert, but what I will do is spend hours and hours and hours tinkering with scanners, digging deep into scanners and any other radio that I've got. And it could be over 1 year, it could be over a month. You know, I take my time, I keep going back to different radios, learning new features, and then so once I've got a radio, I've got the radio for life. I don't buy it and sell it. I buy it, and then I will learn and keep learning and learning and learning and learning about that radio over a couple of years. And whenever I discover something new, I'll quickly make a video and post it. It might be really boring, like how do you turn up the volume and the squelch, or it could be a bit more advanced, you know, and you know, like the 160DM is going to have some advanced features in there, and then it will take longer for me to do that. So thanks for watching my YouTube channel 7.3. All the best.